When the man was picking up trash, he accidentally kicked an empty can. Unexpectedly, after gliding through the air, it spun gracefully and precisely struck a soccer ball perched high up. With the help of inertia, the ball flew straight into the goal. News of his amazing shot spread quickly and caught everyone's attention. When the director of the soccer center saw that such a difficult setup had been solved with a mere soda can, he couldn't hide his excitement. He only wanted to find this soccer genius to lead the team to win the world championship. Little did he know, the man picking up trash in front of him was exactly the person he was looking for. It turned out that 10 years ago, the man had been framed by a rival and was not only expelled from the team, but also forced to retire from the soccer world. Heartbroken, he turned to alcohol to drown his sorrows. But just as he approached a food stall, he saw the stall owner and her daughter being bullied. Without hesitation, the man kicked a soccer ball and hit the thug right on the forehead. This enraged the thug. He immediately tried to teach the man a lesson, but they were no match for the man. The gang leader got into his car and stepped on the gas, charging at the man. To their shock, the man effortlessly diffused the crisis with a soccer ball. The scene left the thugs completely stunned. Only then did they realize the man was no ordinary person. They immediately dropped to their knees and apologized. With the man's help, the mother and daughter were saved from danger. Before leaving, the man gave his soccer ball to the girl. 10 years flew by. Influenced by the man, the girl had become the president of the soccer association. She had been searching for the man all along. She had no idea that the soccer idol she worshipped had fallen into a life of picking up trash and suffered constant scorn from others. In order to hide his identity as a soccer god, he could only show his skills when no one was around. Unexpectedly, he solved such a difficult setup. Soon, the team members all rushed over. Seeing that the director was searching for the one who made the shot but no one admitted to it, one boy stepped forward and falsely claimed the credit. The director was quite pleased to see this. After all these years, soccer was finally saved, so he immediately called the woman and said he found the person who solved the puzzle. He was fully capable of being the team captain and leading them against their rivals. The woman was very excited upon hearing this. She immediately brought her subordinates to the soccer center. To test the boy's skill, they arranged a trial match. Just as the match was about to begin, the woman happened to see the man and thought he was the soccer god from the past. But her assistant said she must be seeing things due to exhaustion. How could a soccer god be working as a janitor? After hearing that, the woman agreed it made sense, so she didn't dwell on it and started the test. As long as the boy could get past the defenders and score a goal, he would pass the test. But something dramatic happened. No matter how hard he tried, the boy couldn't break through. Then, accidentally, he kicked the ball straight into the woman's face. The director quickly apologized to the woman, but her subordinates didn't buy it. They bluntly said the director's apprentice had no skill and was clearly trying to deceive everyone. Just as the director was at a loss, his younger brother showed up with a group of people and immediately began mocking him. With leadership like his, the soccer center would surely go under. Helpless, the director had to scold his apprentice publicly. He gave the boy a harsh reprimand, but the boy still wouldn't give up. He said he only messed up because he was nervous and that his performance wasn't his true ability. But the brother's son didn't believe that. He said the boy was faking it all just to get by and grab attention. He was simply trying to impress people. Even the younger brother mocked the director for seeking fame and trying to fool the woman. It wasn't until then that the woman realized she had been deceived. So her subordinates suggested that a dishonest team like the directors should be removed from the soccer association and banned from competing for life. But the clueless director was still pleading for his apprentice. He insisted the boy just made a nervous mistake and begged the woman to give him another chance, but his brother strongly objected. He said his own son was the soccer god's disciple and the only one qualified to be team captain. He could even lead the team to a world championship. He begged the woman to transfer the director's center to him so his team could serve the soccer association. Even though this proposal gained the subordinates' support, the director firmly opposed it. To prove his team's strength, he challenged them to a win-or-lose match. If they lost, he'd hand over the center willingly. The brother agreed without hesitation. But what the players didn't know was a match like this could result in serious injuries and being permanently expelled from the association. The players were shocked to hear this. Even the director's most promising apprentice refused to take part. He admitted that he had lied earlier. He wasn't the one who solved the shot. The director looked helplessly to his other players, but was rejected by all of them. Seeing none of his students had the courage to step up, the director was forced to consider competing himself. But his daughter knew he had a serious heart condition and stopped him immediately. Just then, a little girl suddenly ran in and said the man knew how to play soccer. Her words stunned everyone on the scene.